Hello, science fans! I recently celebrated 15 years in the academe. It's been a long, bumpy, but fulfilling ride. But I never really planned to become a professor in college.
What?
It was one of those career prospects that opened up after I realized I wanted to be a scientist and continue doing research in the Philippines. But what can you expect from a career in the academe, especially in the field of STEM? Before I answer that question using my experience in science, let me first say hi to our new viewers. My name is Chona and I'm your resident Filipina scientist. I'm a researcher in the field of molecular ecology, where I use patterns in the DNA of organisms to try and understand how they interact with the environment. I'm also a teacher who learned to teach by doing, and I've taught students from senior high school to college to graduate studies. And SHE-ensya is my science communication channel, where I try to share fun and real things about STEM to a wider audience. So, what makes a career in the academe interesting? A career in academia can be rewarding and fulfilling for those who are passionate about teaching, research, and contributing to the advancement of knowledge. Initially, I wasn't sure about the teaching part because I never really formally learned how to teach in college. But I at least wanted to try out an opportunity to do my research without having to worry about the profit margins of the company I'm working for. Academia offers a stimulating environment where you can engage with new ideas, explore various fields of knowledge, and continuously learn and expand your intellectual horizons. Imagine, we have the chance to conduct original research, contribute to the creation of new knowledge, and make meaningful contributions to our discipline's body of work. Awesome, right?
Yes, Queen.
And even if we're still struggling with imposter syndrome, many academics find joy in teaching and mentoring students. So, we won't have a lack of wise senior members in our departments who we can learn from. And then, we also get to sharing our growing knowledge, guide our students' growth, and witness their academic development. And this can be highly fulfilling. Oh, and we also have more control about our schedule and the direction of our work. This autonomy can allow for a better work-life balance and the freedom to pursue research interests that align with our passions. And we can even develop advocacies and passion projects like SHE-ensya on the side. I've always said that it's difficult to do good science alone. And in academia, it provides us an opportunity to create networks and collaborate with colleagues from within our university and even globally. Collaborative research projects and academic conferences facilitate networking and the exchange of ideas. Being part of an academic community provides a supportive environment where you can engage in intellectual discussions, debates, and collaborations with peers who are engaged in the same areas of research. Academia also often provides access to research facilities, libraries, databases, and funding opportunities that can support your research endeavors. So, you're well equipped to discover new information and develop practical technologies to help solve some of the world's pressing problems. As a full-fledged nerd, what I love most about the academia is it encourages lifelong learning. You'll be exposed to new ideas, methodologies, and research findings, keeping your mind sharp and your skills up to date. Publishing research papers is also a must. It allows us to contribute to the academic literature and help build the foundations on how we understand the world. To top it off, publishing can help you get recognition in your field. Citations and impact can serve as markers of your influence within academia. And eventually, we can find ourselves in tenure-track positions which provide a certain level of job security, ensuring that dedicated academics can continue their work without the constant pressure of contract renewals. Cool, right? But it's not always rainbows and butterflies. You have to be able to be resilient enough to face some difficulties. The academic job market can be highly competitive, especially for tenure-track positions at highly prestigious institutions. Many qualified candidates vie for a limited number of positions. And though tenure-track positions offer a certain level of job security after a probationary period, you have to show them that you're worth it by doing good research and teaching well. Non-tenure track positions offer less job security. And so, academics often juggle multiple responsibilities, from teaching, doing research, administrative work, and committee duties. Balancing these tasks can lead to long working hours and potential burnout. Publishing research papers in high-impact peer-reviewed journals is also a must for a career in academia. The pressure to publish frequently can be stressful and time-consuming. And while teaching can be rewarding, it also presents its own set of challenges, such as managing different students' abilities and attitudes.
No, God!
Keeping up to date with the latest teaching methodologies.
No, God, please, no! No!
And, my least favorite part, checking tons upon tons of assignments, exams, and activities.
No!
When it comes to research, securing research funding can be intensely competitive. And though you can do some kind of research work without funding, in its absence, the scope of your research would be limited. And once you have a team of researchers, the responsibility to keep them financially afloat can weigh heavily on your shoulders. And when you're feeling lost and overwhelmed, it could be challenging to find an effective mentor that matches your personality and your specialization, especially for early career academics. Having supportive mentors is essential for career guidance and development. And to add to that, research and writing can be solitary activities that can lead to feelings of isolation. But collaborative projects and networking can help mitigate this challenge. Note that expectations from academics change over time. This can be due to differences in funding opportunities, evolving academic trends, and of course, the advancement of technology. Keeping up with these changes can be challenging. Some institutions may heavily demand on research, while others would demand on teaching. And this can lead to imbalances in workload and pose some conflicting demands on time and energy. To top it all off, many academics experience imposter syndrome, feeling that they are not as competent or accomplished as their peers perceive them to be. This can lead to self-doubt and reduced confidence. Despite these challenges, many academics find ways to navigate and overcome difficulties while pursuing their passion for research and teaching. Finding your tribe of supportive colleagues and mentors and taking advantage of professional development opportunities can help you address these challenges and thrive in academia. So, if you have a college degree in the field that you wish to pursue, you might want to start your graduate studies. Get as much exposure as possible to research through internships or contractual engagements as research associates in funded projects. Write those papers and present them in conferences and publish them in peer-reviewed journals. It takes a lot of practice to get better, and also to develop a thicker skin to get used to the levels of rejection we experience in academia and research. If you already have a master's or a PhD, jump in! Most people who have a master's degree will be given a part-time teaching position until they get a PhD. Tenure tracks have a 1 to 3 year probationary period where you're supposed to showcase your strengths as an educator and a researcher. Persistence, dedication, a strong work ethic, and a genuine passion for your field of study are the key elements for success. Additionally, it's important to stay adaptable and open to different types of academic roles, as the landscape of academia may vary based on your discipline and the institutions you're interested in. But what do you think? Is a career in academia for you? What other STEM careers do you find interesting? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.